Well, it is day 11 of our Days of Giving, and today we are all about the temptation to visit Oz. I know you're like, what? But we're going to explain in just a second. Plus, thanks to these sponsors, you have a chance to win a $500 gift card. We'll be announcing our next winner in just a few moments. So you have until tomorrow to enter the sweepstakes. And we will have more on that in just a few moments. And today, our sponsor, Broadway in Detroit, wants you to enjoy the music, magic, and more that all starts tomorrow. All right, joining us now to share more about the season of Broadway in Detroit is Scott Meyer, their marketing director. Scott, so good to hang out with you. It's been a while.
We
were
great.
Just saying that.
I love your temptation to visit Oz.
You like that?
You like squeezed it all right in there in like one line. It was great.
We are clever here.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
All right, well, let's get into this. First show that you want to talk about, which actually premieres tomorrow night at the Fisher Theater.
Yeah, we've got The Temptations in Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations. That is coming back. It was here in a couple years ago at the Detroit Opera House. Huge response, obviously, in Detroit, so we are so excited to bring it back. But this time at the Fisher, Tuesday through Saturday, and they're very excited to be here.
I bet. So now it's time to pull back the curtain on another show. And this one will leave audience members in shock. What's this one?
So this can be the Champions of Magic that we have coming to the Fisher in January 20th and 21st. It's 5 world-class illusionists that are coming to Detroit. They are going to levitate.
Oh my gosh.
There's going to be levitation, there's going to be escape artists, there's going to be fire, and the great thing about this show is it is a Broadway-style magic show. So it is going to be perfect for families. It's perfect if you love a huge Broadway experience, which we were so excited to bring. You're going to love this magic show. It's going to be amazing.
You know, I love magic, but I like it in this kind of dramatic way.
This is
you know
dramatic.
What I mean? This is dramatic.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be good.
And up next, we're going to talk about one of the biggest musicals of all time.
Indeed.
What are we talking about?
We are talking about Wicked. That's your Oz reference. Yeah. So we are excited to bring Wicked back to the Detroit Opera House. It is going to be January 24th through February 18th, 4 weeks of Wicked. And tickets are selling really fast for that show. So if you want to escape to Oz, get them now because that's a great show. And
yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, you hear nothing but good things
Detroit
about Wicked.
loves Wicked so much. Detroiters love it. They just love it.
I mean, that's which is great. So now here's their chance to see it
again.
So now, in addition to these big musicals, you also have some Broadway shows that are coming that have received a ton of critical acclaim, but may not be as widely known.
Yeah. So on February 10th, we are bringing Alex Edelman and his one-man show, Just for Us, to the Fisher. Alex is a comedian he's a Jewish comedian, and he thought, hey, what would it be like if I went to a neo-Nazi meeting in Queens, New York? And so this show is his one-man comedic take on that whole experience. So it's his personal story about that, but he does it in only the best way that a stand-up comedian can do. And it was on the Hudson at the Hudson Theater on Broadway. It's getting rave reviews in LA, across the country. I'm really excited to bring that show to Detroit.
Interesting, because I would have been like, you want to go where?
Right,
against
right.
it.
But he, you know, if you follow him on Instagram, he's great, and he has just a really great show.
Awesome. So finally, let's talk about the upcoming play that's coming to Detroit. Scored a Tony for a native Detroiter. Which one is this?
So we are talking about To Kill a Mockingbird. That Jeff Daniels won, and so did Celie Keenan-Bolger for her role as Scout. And we are very excited to bring that show to the Fisher. That is going to be here March 5th through the 17th. That show, this version of the show stars Richard Thomas as Atticus Finch, but we have Mary Badham, who was the original Scout in the movie. She is going to be in this. In the show, as well as I think it's the neighbor. I can't remember the person, but she is in the show.
So I was about to ask, who is she?
Yeah.
That's going to be really cool.
It's a great show, and that show is also selling really well. I got a chance to see it on Broadway. It is phenomenal. Really, really great show.
So world-class. Broadway right here in Detroit. Right here. So now talk to us about being a subscriber to Broadway in Detroit and the benefits that it brings. And can we give these as gift certificates?
Yeah, absolutely. Our box office is selling gift certificates now in any denomination if you just want to give gift certificates so people can choose their own show. But in January, February, probably February, we'll be announcing our new season. And that'll be an opportunity to become a subscriber. So subscribers get the best seats for our season of shows. So we announce like our big show shows that are usually our musicals at 6 or 7 shows. Subscribers get the same seat. They get the ability to exchange. So if they have tickets for a Tuesday, but they can't come, they want to come on a Friday, subscribers just go online. They can exchange their tickets. They also get the first opportunity to purchase tickets for all of our other shows. And we're doing a lot of one-night shows, weekend shows, and subscribers get the first chance to get the tickets to all those. So it's the best way to be in for Broadway in Detroit.
I see that. I see that. Well, this is awesome. Scott, it's always great to see you. Thank
It's
you
always
so
great to
much
see
for
you.
coming in.
Yeah.
This is great. So for you all, to learn more about subscribing to Broadway in Detroit the whole season, go to the website BroadwayInDetroit.com. Again, that's BroadwayInDetroit.com.